Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and in today's video I will be going over the new 4K Ultra HD announcements and pre-orders for July 12th, 2024. Now keep in mind release dates and technical specs are subject to change. If there are any changes or additional retail or exclusives, I will update them in a future video. Also be sure to check out my previous 4K pre-order videos for titles you may be looking for and were not covered here. Direct Amazon links to the titles listed in this video when they are live can be found on the channel's community page. Two new Steelbook offerings are coming from Universal's Classic Monsters, as both the original Frankenstein and Dracula are coming to 4K Steelbook August 20th. These will have the same transfers as the previous releases on 4K. From DC Animation, Alan Moore's Watchmen is coming on 4K, and Chapter 1 is expected August 27th. As for tech specs, HDR and DTS 5.1 will be included, as I imagine will be the additional chapters that follow. I know a lot of people, myself included, have been eagerly anticipated a domestic US release of Godzilla Minus One on 4K. Well, on September 3rd, we get our wish. So just a couple of quick notes on this release. Right now, it is only available at the Godzilla store as this deluxe edition, which is the same deluxe edition released in Japan several months ago. Essentially, this is the same set, but with English subtitles. And it will support Godzilla Minus One on full 4K with HDR, Dolby Vision, and Dolby Atmos audio, and Godzilla Minus One minus color on Blu-ray only, but with Dolby Atmos. Now on disc 4, there is a bunch of extras and bonus content, but it will be in Japanese only. It's not given English subtitles in any of that content. So if you're an extras fan and you speak Japanese, you're in luck, but if not, you may want to hold out for a future release. Speaking of, yes, I do believe standard editions will be coming, if not too long after, I would say before the end of the year. But at any rate, this is very good news for physical media collectors, as Godzilla Minus One will be coming out September 3rd. And just an update from last week's video, while not still an official announcement, I'm hearing sources saying that on September 10th, that will be the actual release date for Kevin Costner's Horizon. As a reminder, it will come out in a standard slipcover as well as a Walmart exclusive steelbook. Being released from Paramount on September 24th, Matthew Vaughn's Stardust is coming to the 4K format as a non-exclusive steelbook. It will support HDR, Dolby Vision, and DTS 5.1. Pre-orders are now live for this edition. Also, if you want an exclusive steelbook for Stardust, Walmart has you covered, as they will be carrying their own version exclusively available in their stores and available for shipping on their website, and this is also up for pre-order. Coming October 8th from Synapse, the 4K of The Convent will be arriving on the format. HDR and Dolby Vision will be included, as well as DTS audio. Kino Lorber announced this past week that a 4K edition of The Hunted, starring Tommy Lee Jones and Benicio del Toro, will be arriving on 4K in the near future. As per usual, for most Kino Lorber titles, HDR and Dolby Vision and DTS audio will be included. Currently in theaters, but now up for pre-order on physical media, is from Paramount, A Quiet Place Day 1 on 4K. There will be a standard slipcover and a non-exclusive steelbook. The artwork you see for the slipcover I think is temporary, but the steelbook looks like it's pretty much firm here. Now, as far as the release date goes, I anticipate with Paramount's somewhat lengthy physical releases between their theatrical runs and actually coming to home media, probably sometime the first week in November. And we can be pretty confident that HDR and Dolby Vision as well as Dolby Atmos will be included with this release. Lionsgate currently has pre-order listings up for a standard and an Amazon exclusive steelbook edition of the film Kill. What you see here is the Amazon exclusive, which is now currently up for pre-order, and there will also be a standard release as well. Per the specs listed on the back cover, HDR will be included as well as Dolby Atmos audio. We don't have a release date as of the recording of this video, but I expect that to change very soon, and I will update that in the next week or so. Up for pre-order is the Ty West film Maxine coming to 4K. This is being released by Lionsgate, and it will include HDR, Dolby Vision, and Dolby Atmos audio. And no word yet if a domestic US release for either X or Pearl are also in the cards, but I expect those two to be announced shortly as well. Universal now has pre-order listings that are live for an upcoming 4K release of Despicable Me 4, and the upcoming Alien film, Alien Romulus, is expected to also hit 4K sometime before the end of 2024. A couple days ago, the new 4K restoration screening of Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai took place, so I think we're all expecting a new physical 4K release sometime before the end of the year. No word if Criterion will be handling this release, but I imagine so. But stay tuned to the channel with updated information. And it looks like Universal will have an upcoming mod release for the film Let Him Go, starring Kevin Costner and Diane Lane. It's time to go over this week's international announcements and pre-orders, and as a reminder, most 4K discs are region-free. On September 5th, a 4K release of the film Cross of Iron will be coming to German markets on September 5th. I believe this is another edition. It was released previously on the 4K format in Germany. In the UK, on September 16th, Inception will be getting a new edition in the UK. Available exclusively at Zavi in the United Kingdom, Joker will be getting a new 4K Steelbook, and it will of course have the same tech specs as the first release. And as we talked about in last week's video, Second Sight now has the official release date and cover art for the upcoming 4K release of The Hitcher. There will be a limited edition as well as a standard release, as is per usual from Second Sight. It has been confirmed that it will support HDR, Dolby Vision, and a new Dolby Atmos audio mix, and the release date is September 30th. The United Kingdom will be getting their own unique cover art for the upcoming Steelbook release of The Boy and the Heron, and that release date will be October 7th. Pre-order listings have now started to go live for the French release of Kevin Costner's Horizon, An American Saga Chapter 1. Pre-order listings at German online retailers have started to go live for an upcoming 4K release of Gandahar. And according to the retailer I checked, it will support HDR and DTS audio. There will be two separate editions, both now currently up for pre-order. And German retailers also have a 4K pre-order listing for In a Violent Nature, coming sometime, I would imagine, before the end of the year. HDR and Dolby Vision are going to be included, as well as DTS audio. So those are this week's new 4K announcements and pre-orders for the week of July 12, 2024. Don't forget to use the Amazon affiliate link either in the comment section below or on the channel's community page if you're interested in any of these titles. It really helps out the channel when you do. And now I want to hear from you. What titles that I talk about in this week's video are you planning to pick up for yourself? And finally, a special thank you to all my patrons for your continued support. It is very much appreciated. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.